Ladies and gentlemen, Happy New Year and welcome to Rising World. I'm the Radio Man 03 and it's awesome to have you along. We got a New Year's update from JIW Games and you can see in my hand one of the things. We've got some fireworks. So I thought we'd set these off and see just what they look like. It seems to be the best to just kind of put them someplace on a flat surface like so. I mean, you can angle it different directions too. You can have it shoot straight out and all that good stuff. So as long as you've got a solid surface to set it on, it's good. Even the grass looks like it works, but I'm going to go ahead and do it right over here. Let's see. Let's get 3 of them going. I've got 3. That's it. So it takes sulfur, paper, and sticks to make these. Let's go. There we go. And red. Ooh, red and yellow. There we go. Okay, so I've seen 3 red and I've seen 1 yellow. I've not seen any other colors, but I imagine there's blue in there too. So that's the fireworks. Those are pretty cool. Also, there's more options now for your character. Looks like some work needs to be done on the clothes because they kind of bleed through and stuff like that. But I made the adventure outfit. Took quite a bit of hide, but I got that, the boots and stuff. So you can see, yeah, you kind of bleed through a little bit. So I'm sure they're still working on that sort of stuff. If I take the hat off, there was also some new hairstyles that you could do. And to get to that, all you have to do is hit escape, and then return to your main menu, like so, and your profile, and then you can come in here and change your guy around. So there's just like an extra haircut, and maybe an extra beard, and of course you could change your guy's hair color and stuff like that too. So that's all that right there. So let's go back in here. Look at all these worlds we have, 6 of them. So that was a cool thing. Other things I noticed as well. Let's get back in here. Come down here and look. The lumber has a different look, which is kind of nice. It looks a little more realistic, I think. Something they're going to have to work on, the dirt. Remember we had like 6 dirt, and that was all we had last episode. By placing the dirt and then chipping the dirt away, you can actually multiply how much dirt you have. So out of the 6 dirt I had, I wound up getting enough dirt to do the planter boxes all over the place. So we've got all of our acacia planters in, all the way down. Also, I have the general concept of the bridge design in place all the way down as well. So you can see down here, these guys sit a little bit closer together because this side of the bridge is shorter than the other side of the bridge, but uniform wise they look the same in terms of the design and stuff like that. So that's good. We'll take a look at this when the sun comes up, and we'll make the sun come up. Today I need to go out and get acacia trees. We need 5 acacia saplings in order to finish off the bridge plantings. These guys have not grown up yet. They're still just little trees, so they haven't grown up yet, but hopefully that'll change sometime soon. What else did I notice? They did some work on memory usage for your computer, so the game doesn't use up quite as much memory. Let's go ahead and sleep. Let's go ahead and sleep. The clothing was expensive and stuff, which was nice to have that kind of happen. Oh, I know what the big thing. One of the big things was. There we go. Let's sleep. Let's go back out on the bridge real quick. If you look down on the left-hand corner right above our health bar now, we do have a stamina bar. So you're not going to be able to run forever anymore from animals. You're going to have to be really careful about that. So there's a stamina bar, and once you reach the end of the stamina, you just you stop running. You can't run anymore. So you got to take your finger off a shift, and you got to wait for that bar to come back up again. So that is a great addition to the game as well, I think. Stamina bar was a big must. So JIW Games is working on making it more and more survival, which is fantastic. Let's take a look at the bridge. Here is the bridge. It looks really good. Oh, they added also a samurai outfit, and in the dungeons now there's some better loots. There's some weaponry in the dungeons as well, some swords, some interesting looking swords, but they could only be found in the dungeons. So we're gonna have to go dungeon diving again to see if we can find some of that stuff. Let's take a look at the bridge. Oh, the corn finally came in. Oh, nice. There we go. Beautiful. I didn't have any corn. I thought maybe for some reason it was broken, but it's not. So here's what the bridge looks like. I've got the legs on, but of course we need more work done on here, and that's going to be the undercarriage. There's going to be an undercarriage underneath this bridge that comes around to give the bridge more bulk on the bottom side of it. We still can't have just this flat platform. But you can see now I've got the legs installed. I've been really busy working on the world, but this is our bridge. It's much, much bigger. There'll be some decor work down the legs as well to make them look nicer, but they go all the way down the bottom, and all of them are fused into the ground as far as they can go. So that's what our bridge looks like at this point in time. I do want to run out and get some acacia trees today. Hope you guys don't mind doing that with me, but we're going to go do that first. One of you asked about when it was I'm going to go ahead and start building the house. That's coming. It'll be coming here in the future once we get the what am I looking for? Once we get the bridge taken care of. The bridge is not going to take but maybe another episode, and we'll have the bridge done, and then we can move on to the house and the warehouse and stuff like that, and kind of get the whole thing going. I've been busy drilling as well, so we've got quite a few ores. We found the ores. I'm thinking about making the ore detector as well. I think the ore detector would be kind of fun to have. Just because when we're down there, I can take the ore detector and set it on gold. Oh, that reminds me, I misspoke too. I was not at a negative 1500 when I found gold. It was a negative 150 when I found gold. I think you guys probably figured that out. We got to head out to the savannah. I got my crossbow. JIW Games was also... Ooh, what do we have here? Oh, that's broccoli. Let's go general. Lights. Let's make a torch mount. Oh, I need 2 sticks. What? I don't have 2 sticks in my inventory? I do have 2 sticks. Right there. 2 sticks. 4 sticks. 4 sticks to make 2. Alright, so we got to chop a tree down. I don't want to lose that. We don't have that one. That's the only plant we don't have right now. Broccoli is the one that I always seem to have trouble finding. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Inventory. I'll come back and pick this stuff up. General. Oh no. Resources. Lumber. Yeah, you see the lumber? It's got a much better look to it. It looks like lumber, which is awesome. And back to lights and a wooden torch mount. There we go. Inventory. Let's go ahead and do this right here. Let's get this set up, and then I can at least find it hopefully out here as we're walking. When I'm walking back to take the sickle and grab it. I should have brought the sickle with me. We're going to go back and get the sickle. Actually, let me do that. I'm going to run back, get the sickle, and then I'll come back with you guys, and we'll continue on with our adventure to go get the acacia saplings. We got to go to the savannah, which is going to be dangerous, but you know, it'll be worth it. So let's see. We're going to be. This is where I did my first set of mining. You can see just the top of a tent right there. So, but I do want that broccoli. I want the broccoli in our thing. So look at that. Yeah, the stamina's gone, so I can't run anymore. You could just run forever before, and you just can't do that anymore. So we got to get to these. I got to come off the bridge, go to these swamp, these willow trees, and then run straight out. Okay, beautiful. Easy enough. I'll be right back. Back. Broccoli acquired. Awesome. All right, good deal. We can multiply that stuff, and we'll be good to go. Let's get our crossbow out. We are going to go to the savannah. It's always dangerous in the savannah, and now that you know, they're making it more survival-like, which is great. I can't stress that enough. Next thing I would like to see is the tools wearing down. The other thing JIW Games asked for was comments on they've got boats and trains coming. Trains of all things. I mean, that's kind of interesting. I mean, we could run maybe a train track between here and the savannah and ride our train back and forth. I'm not quite sure what kind of a train we're talking about, but sure. Okay, trains. What I suggested in the comments was for them is give me a horse. Put some horses on the world. Let us make saddles. Saddle up a horse and ride a horse. Make us make saddle blankets and everything like that. That would be pretty cool, I think. Oh, okay, there's some water. Oh, I can't get out now. Oh, no. Oh, no. Get me out. There we go. Whew. Water. I'll drink some water. There we go. Beautiful. But I thought that would be a good thing to add. And what else was I thinking? Okay, here we go. But yeah, so another update. They also said another update is coming out in January, which is pretty cool. So they are back hard at work, looks like, at our JIW Games on Rising World, which is fantastic. I love that. The more stuff they can bring to the game, the better. I would also like to see more textured blocks come to the game. I'm going to be really careful here. Okay, I see an elephant. I see a giraffe. If I could pick off these acacia trees in the middle here, that would be nice. I think there's a desert nearby here, too. Let that fall down the hill. And then we're going to come down here and make sure we get the saplings. Oh, there's 2. Oh, there's 3. All right. We already got most of our mission here, which is to get 5 acacia saplings. Mr. Elephant, are you going to be okay with me being right here? Hi. You're very big. The animals need to move more. They need to have a better roaming radius, I think. Also, that's going to be another thing for me. Okay, that's 5. That's 5 acacia. Is that 5 acacia saplings? It's 4 acacia saplings. Okay, so we need one more. One more acacia sapling. Let's get our crossbow back out. Make sure it's loaded up. It's the tigers we got to watch out for. They are really good. They did a great job of making the tigers hide out in the grass. I think they did a really great job with that because they are just almost impossible to see until they're right on you, especially in this part of the savanna with the tall grasses like this. I see another acacia tree right over here. The jaguars, I don't encounter too many jaguars, but the... Oh, jeez. See what I mean? They're like right here. All right. Oh, that freaked me out, man. What is that? Okay, there's a tiger right there. These are oars. Thought there was a tiger laying there. Okay. I'm nervous. I don't want to die. Stop rolling, tree. Okay, there's a couple more acacia saplings. Means we get an extra one going at home. Let's go by the giraffe. Let's go up this hill. Oh. There's all kinds of holes here that we go down. Now, I don't know the fact that we've opened this up, if the dungeons we find from now on, like the dungeon we were in, if we go back in there, are we going to find stuff in that dungeon that was not there before? Will the chest be refilled? I don't know. I think we're going to have to find new dungeons in order to find that stuff. Oh, man, we made it. All right, we made it. One thing I want to do is explore the lake, but I'm thinking I'm going to wait until we see what the next update has in store for us. If they do have boats, then we could launch a boat and go across the lake on a boat. That could be kind of fun. So I'm going to hold off on exploring the lake. I think we're going to work on just getting the bridge finished up and then kind of figure out the rest of the land up there. Okay, how are we going to do this? Where are we going to put the house? Where are we going to put the sort of the workshop to build things and stuff like that? We'll figure that out next, and we'll hold off on exploring the lake until after the next update. And then when that comes out, sky's the limit. We can go do what we want to do. Wow, that's pretty crazy. We're live. We're live. Am I going the right way? I am. I know, it's just a straight line for me, but sometimes I get turned around really easy. The lake is just over here on our left. Looks like the animals are back quite a bit. I killed quite a few animals off, and I guess they respawn in, so it looks to me like we've got a good supply of animals back with us again, which is no big deal. That's fine, I guess. It's just for survival aspect of the game, there probably should be less animals for us to be able to harvest and stuff like that. Same with the plants. It should be a little more difficult, I think, to find all of the plants. Just you kind of run into them here and there instead of them being everywhere. Because, I mean, there's an abundance of food and stuff. Food survival is another thing we need to look at. And then, I don't know if I mentioned, but the tools wearing down would be nice, too. I would love to see the tools wear down and have to repair them. And that would encourage you to go underground and do some mining and find ores and stuff like that. It's a potato. We got the broccoli, so we get the broccoli in the ground right away. We're almost back. Whew, so you guys got big plans for 2018? I could not believe how fast 2017 went by. It was just a blink and it was gone. Just absolutely shocked by that, and really threw me off, to be quite honest with you. Was not expecting it to go by so quickly. Let's go ahead and get these guys in the ground. There we go. Our garden is big. I picked all the cotton. We had cotton all the way through here, and used that to make the cloth for the clothes and stuff. Also, bandages look different now. Inventory, let's go here. Crafting, medical. Bandages, the cloth. These bandages look a little different too now. They don't have quite the same look as they did before. And leg splint also looks a little different. I broke my leg working on the bridge. I fell off the bridge, actually, off one of these piers all the way down to the bottom. Broke my leg, and I can tell you, if you break your leg and you got to splint it, you better go easy for quite a while, because I don't know, I never did heal up. I backed out of the game and I was done playing for the day. When I came back in the next day, my leg was fine. So I don't know if that's a bug or what it is, but it didn't seem very fair to me, but at the same time, whatever. Also, one of you suggested I use the dirt block. Let's go over here and take a look at something real fast. Under your block bench here, if you go to natural, you'll see there's a dirt block. There's the tilled soil block, and there's also a grass block. This block you cannot put grass on. You can plant on this block the trees, but you can't put grass on this block. This block you can also plant the tree on. I was using them in the planters, trying to think if this is a better way for me to get our acacia saplings growing in our planters along the bridge here. But you can't plant grass on that one. Now this one here, I don't know. I know you can plant food on it, but I don't think you can put grass on that one as well. So keep that in mind if you're going to do it. I had to do it the way I was in the last episode, where I put dirt. I put dirt down. And the dirt actually allows me to kind of raise up the center piece a little bit so that we can get the trees to sit a little bit higher. Like this guy here, he's going to sit a little bit higher now, which I like that idea. And let's go ahead and come over here. See how nice and tall that sits? Boom, right, walk right through those guys. And right there, and we're going to go like so. I think this is going to help them. We'll see how they grow, if they grow. I'm still wondering if that's going to happen or not. But there we go. We've got our trees in the ground, which is fantastic. And then let's go ahead and put one right over here. There we go. Beautiful. Now we've got our acacia saplings all the way down the bridge on both sides. The few things we have left on the bridge, number one, decorate up the legs. I don't want to get too fancy with the legs, but we'll decorate up the legs a little bit. But the first thing I need to do is get the undercarriage of the bridge put on. Then we're going to work on the wheelhouse here, and we'll match kind of a design over on this side as well. And then we've got to get the ends of the bridge taken care of too. And once that's done, the bridge is out of the way and good to go. But the bridge is a fun project. I mean, it's looking good. I like it. I think it's a good-looking bridge. And, yeah, so I hope you guys like it too. So next episode, I don't have a whole lot of material to be building with today. I need to go down and do some more mining. So that's going to be kind of my next step, is to go back and do some mining. So we got to get that taken care of. And so I don't have a whole lot of stone like this. I'd burn through that in about 10 minutes. Boom, it's gone. But I've got some blocks. I've got some stuff going on. We're doing pretty good. Tree-wise, we've got wood, which is great. We've got some wood here. So that's fantastic. Oh, then I got one more sapling here. This is just a little birch sapling. I'm going to take this guy right down here. Can I plant him here? What? No. You should be able to plant him on the bridge. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. All these are birch trees. There's 23 birch trees there now, waiting to be chopped down and turned into wood and sticks and lumber and logs and planks and all that good stuff. But once these trees come in on the side of the bridge, I think it's going to be a really nice oasis coming through here. I love having this mulberry tree right down here, kind of filling this in as we walk by. So that's pretty nice. So I hope you guys have got big plans for 2018. Hope you're enjoying Rising World. Thank you, JIW Games, for the update. Again, Happy New Year. If you enjoyed today's episode, do hit that like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, fantastic, and a superb day. And I look forward to talking to you again next time.